chaplain for the Freeman Hospital in Joplin was telling family members that I wasn't going to make it.
And despite all odds, Gravette firefighter Tylor Shambles still here sharing his story tonight. We told you how the community rallied around Shambles and his family after a January motorcycle crash. Tonight, 5 News reporter Kayla Davis brings us his remarkable recovery.
On January 29th, Tylor Shambles' life changed forever. A longtime hobby,
I've just got a real big passion for Harley Davidsons or two wheels.
Almost turned deadly when he collided with a car while riding his motorcycle without a helmet. For his wife Shelby, disbelief.
I remember looking down at my phone and I was like, something's not right. Like, I haven't heard from him. And before I knew it, I got the phone call.
A phone call that sent her racing to Joplin, where Tylor was fighting for his life.
Day one, you don't really see the light at the end of the tunnel, especially when you have a neurosurgeon who's like, this might not work, this might help, it might not. He might have short-term loss. He'll basically need to relearn how to do life, speaking, walking, everything like that.
But that wasn't the case for Tylor. Just 9 days after the crash, he woke up. Then the real work began at Craig Rehab Facility in Colorado, where Tylor underwent more surgery. And to everyone's surprise,
I was there for about 2 weeks. I was expected to be there 8 to 12 weeks, so an early discharge date and quick recovery.
Now, despite new challenges, some permanent,
I've lost full hearing in my left ear.
Tylor is full of life, excited to get back to his family and a sense of normalcy.
We walked in the door and obviously we haven't seen him in 2 or 3 weeks. And kind of roles were reversed a little bit. The daddy's boy ran the mom, and the mama's girl came running saying, "Daddy, daddy, daddy," jumped in my arms, and I picked her up, and I mean, it was one of the best feelings I've ever had.
To the volunteers who organized the benefit pancake breakfast, the friends who traveled to sit at Tylor's bedside, and everyone else who offered support, a message from the Shambles.
Especially after 5 weeks of people, showing up for us. We had neighbors come and clean our house. We've had people drop off meals from church. It's just, thank you will never be enough for the way people diverted to helping us.
And they're still helping us today with bills and stuff, so definitely appreciative and can't ever say thanks enough to everybody.
Darren, you heard me mention that Tylor wasn't wearing a helmet at the time of the crash, so now he's on a mission to promote helmet use and to watch out for motorcycles on the road. And also some really great news.
As if that wasn't enough.
I know. He's headed back to work on Monday, so he's just made an amazing recovery.
And we've covered this so long, it's just so good to see him back home.
Yeah, we're all happy for him.
Okay, all right, Kayla, thanks, appreciate that. An Arkansas lawmaker says he wants even more money now set aside for construction of a state prison in Franklin County. Senator Jimmy Hickey of Texarkana filed an amendment to the appropriations bill that would establish a restricted reserve fund for no less than $1 billion for this project. The original bill would have allocated $750 million. Natalie Cadena with Gravel and Grit, a group created to oppose the prison, says seeing the numbers keep climbing isn't surprising.
Not going to be built for under $1.5 billion. And, we don't know what infrastructure costs would add to that. I mean, roads and water and sewer and utilities and all of that could increase it another $500 million.
Special Language Subcommittee is set to discuss this bill on Tuesday of next week. Also happening tonight at the state capitol, the next phase of the Arkansas governor's education reform plan cleared some hurdles. It's called the Arkansas Access Act. It seeks to overhaul the higher education system to pretty much align with the Arkansas Learns Act that passed in the session a couple of years, last legislative session. The plan includes accelerating pathways to colleges and careers, streamlining the admission process, expanding scholarships, and standardizing course credits. The bills both passed in chambers mostly along party lines. In the House, Democrats Stephen Maggie and Joyce Springer supported the bill. A major investment in the future of the Arkansas National Guard. The Arkansas Guard today breaking ground on a new $14 million readiness center at Fort Chaffee. 5 News reporter Jose Carranza attended that ceremony and brings us the latest.
Golden Shovels, officials begin a $14.1 million project designed to modernize training and operations for soldiers across the state. The new 37,000 square foot Fort Chaffee Readiness Center will serve as the future home of the 142nd Field Artillery Brigade, which is currently headquartered in Fayetteville.
This is going to make the Arkansas National Guard better. It's going to help these soldiers train to do their mission.
In recent years, Arkansas National Guard soldiers have been deployed to the U.S. border with Mexico and assisted here at home during severe weather events. Brigadier General Chad Bridges, Adjutant General for the Arkansas National Guard, says this facility will help them prepare for future challenges.
We have a phrase, always ready, always there. And so this facility is going to enable these soldiers to be ready to do their mission of their federal mission of training for combat, and their state mission of being ready to respond in the state to natural disasters.
The Readiness Center will feature classrooms, training spaces, a kitchen, storage, and even a family readiness area. It will also include a general purpose training bay and a secure classroom. The facility, which sits on about 12 acres of land, will also have infrastructure to support military vehicles, a security fence, and a backup power generator to ensure operations can continue no matter the conditions. General Bridges also tells me the construction will be handled by Arkansas contractors.
This is Arkansas companies working on Arkansas projects. So Garver and Nabholz Construction, there's just Arkansas all in this.
Arkansas Governor Sarah Huckabee Sanders also spoke at the groundbreaking.
And today I'm proud to say that we are making sure that the best men and women in Arkansas also have the best facilities. And this center won't just be great for training, learning, and R&R, but one of the things I love about it that makes it unique and special is that it will have areas that are dedicated to the families of our guardsmen as well, something that I know is incredibly important for each and every one of them.
The Readiness Center will be the first new construction project for the Arkansas National Guard since the Cabot Armory was built in 2011. The National Guard says the facility will help train soldiers by next year and for years to come. In Fort Chaffee, covering news where you live, Jose Carranza, 5 News.
A pair of old ghost towns in the Boston Mountains and Crawford County have a new owner today. We told you earlier this week about the towns of Schauberg and Armada near Mountainburg. Well, the ghost towns are tucked away in the Ozark Valley between Fayetteville and Fort Smith and were once home to hundreds of people up until about the 1940s. Well, today, U.S. Marshals held an auction for the land, and we had a chance to speak with the new owner, Chuck Tidwell. Says he plans to keep the land and his family for many generations to come.
I plan to keep it as hopefully one piece of property and keep it as natural as possible and have it so that it can be enjoyed, the beauty of the Boston and Ozark Mountains.
Property includes a 4,000 square foot lodge as well as a guest home and several barns, along with natural features like waterfalls and creeks.